LeBron James wouldn't be LeBron James if he was 6'1".
Sure.
You know?
Fair.
So nature plays its part. We are predisposed to our genes, and we do not give that enough credit.
Yeah.
And so some of us might have the aptitude for tech or medicine or higher forms of learning or thinking because of our genes.
100%.
You know? And then some of us might not have those genes, but the environment we were born into
sort of
kind of allowed it. That thing where kids that were raised by rich parents are more likely to be rich even if they're stupid than kids that were raised by poor parents. Even if they might be the smartest person ever, like the micro expressions, the micro facial, like just the things you pick up in your environment really shape you. Ultimately. But then at the same time, the genetic makeup of who you are plays a huge role. Like I believe it's maybe 51% of the nature of the person that determines who they are. Like there are kids, there are studies that show that kids that are adopted by parents later exhibit traits that their biological parents had, even though they've never met them, their biological parents. They might tend to name their pets a certain name that their parents might have, more likely have chosen for their own pets when they were kids.
And they never met them.
And they never met them, you know? So I believe really like at the very minimum, 51% of who we become is determined by who we are, by our genetic makeup.
So, but you know what, but you see, now that's the thing. I can't necessarily speak to someone naming their pets the same thing their parents would have, because it's just like, how do you justify that? Can you say that there's a gene that's responsible for storing potential pet names that you might? You get what I'm saying? It's difficult to justify, but I'm not going to negate the reality that these things happen, guys. It's as much as technical and as pragmatic as you can be. We live in this world we haven't figured all of it out, to be quite honest with you. So it's just like, when stuff like that happens, sure, I can't speak to it. But let's look at it like this. Do you know what I'm saying? LeBron James is LeBron James because he's 6 foot, I don't know.
6'8", I think.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's LeBron James because he's 6'8", and he was born in America. And he was born at a time where people of his, genetic makeup were likely to get into that sport. And he just so happened to find the right coach. Everything. I'm not saying that LeBron James is LeBron James because he was destined to be LeBron James. I'm saying that everything that happened in LeBron's life had to happen exactly the way that it did in order for him to become LeBron James. If he was born in Congo, where it's war-torn, do you think he's ending up in the NBA? Absolutely not, right? It's, yes, you're 6'7", but you're 6'7" in Congo. Do you get what I'm saying? You're no longer going to be a basketball player. You might do something else, and if it helps, like, it's just like, do you know what I'm saying? It's the reason why currently the disproportionate majority of wealth worldwide exists in people that are in a certain age range is because they were alive at the right time when the right opportunities were exposed. Like, let's say there was an industrial revolution where we're building railways in South Africa, and you just so happen to have the funding needed to do something like that immediately, just because of circumstances around you. You know what I'm saying? It helps. So it's just like, it's a bit of both, I would say. Okay. It's like it's nature, but definitely nurture.
I would say it's 51% nature. And the nurture takes the 49%. Like,